Are you ready to rumble?
Man. As you guys can see, it's a new background. It's our new background for the rest of our YouTube career.
Really? He has been busy doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I've been busy doing other things.
Yes, not this, of course. She leaves it all up to me.
He's so proud of his little job, you know.
Yeah.
Cutting
She could have
wood.
helped me out, but she didn't want to.
Well, I was moral support.
Man.
First of all, you came up with the idea
Mm-hmm.
to do this wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, I stayed out of it.
We had already talked about it. Anyways. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Mike.
And Sham.
And in today's video, we'll be doing a sort of reaction, chit chat.
Yeah.
Talk about what's been going on in the past, 3 weeks? 1 month? That we have,
It ain't been
It's
a
been.
month.
The last video we posted was like 33 days. I just looked it up.
Not him coming with the receipts.
We got the receipts. Look.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
I'm like, it ain't been that long. I know we didn't post
My
last
bad.
weekend.
I was looking at the wrong
What
thing.
happened last weekend? Somebody was busy. I don't know.
Last weekend, I think I was still trying to finish up the wall.
Yeah, I think he was working
And I
on the
wasn't
wall.
like, the wall wasn't ready.
Is it just me or do the days just go by so fast? Like, it's, ugh. It just feel
Too
like it
fast.
goes too fast. And Saturdays are like the only days for us to really film together, basically. So it goes by fast.
Yeah, but yeah, this is the wall that we've been working on. We already talked about that we wanted to do it sort of like a podcast type videos sometimes to actually chit chat about anything really, anything as far as like couples related. Speaking of couples related, somebody got me into the last season or season 3 of Love Is Blind.
Do you guys watch
The
Love
finale.
Is Blind?
The finale and the reunion was just terrible from one person just making the other one look really, really bad.
Yeah, so we're going to
and I
get
just didn't
into
like
that.
it,
But
so.
first, Mike helped me do my hair.
Yep. I didn't know what the heck I'm doing. Hey, you guys didn't
I
see
asked him
that?
to help
Go on
me
TikTok,
do the
you'll
back.
see.
I asked him to help me do the back with the crochet needle because just time and I wanted to hurry up and get done. And I'm like, look, you can help me because I can't see back there and it's going to take me forever. So here's the needle. Do your thing. And once he got the technique, he started enjoying it a little too much. So
I was going too fast for her. She was over there scrolling. I was
like, geez, you ready for another one? Shoot.
Yeah. Oh,
So tell them about the wall. How was it?
The wall was a headache and a half. It was fun to do still, sort of, but we definitely needed some help, which I'm glad I had help.
Yeah.
A friend of mine came by. He did his already, so he
Yeah,
kind
it
of
was
helped
you
me
guys'
out.
idea.
Yeah. It was sort of my idea because I knew what I wanted to do as far as like for our future videos and our future podcasts and things like that. So
I'll insert a clip, but it's gonna be a little vertical clip because
Yeah.
I didn't think of to record it for YouTube. So
yeah, but we'll definitely be showing you guys here in a moment about how the whole wall looked.
yeah,
There's a couple minor things that I just need to fix up, but
yeah.
for the most part, it's pretty
That's
much
good.
done. And it's not like you can see the whole wall because of the lens that we're using, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. All right. So Love Is Blind season 3. So if I'm not mistaken, sorry, that hair keeps sticking out. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we did sort of a video last time, season 2. I think we talked a little bit about if love was blind or something. Season 2. Mike didn't watch like all of the season. But I think he started mostly tuning closer to the wedding part where people were actually choosing did they want to stay together or break up. And then after that, the reunion to hear their thoughts. I was going to ask if you guys watched the season, if you've already watched it. What are your thoughts on it? Let us know down below. But from what you saw, starting with like the leading up to the proposals, what were your thoughts?
I think now, because people are starting to realize what Love Is Blind now. People are just going on to the show just to be. It's not even an experiment anymore. Now a lot of them take it as an experiment. Like there was one couple in specific in the season 3 that literally went in as an experiment. Like one of them was like, I'm just going in to see how it is or whatever, to see if I can even actually find love, and they did. You know, and the guy was more interested in finding love, so he was trying to figure out because I like to do it like that. That's like old days. Like you get to talk to them, you connect with the person mentally and emotionally, and I think that is not like Love Is Blind bringing it back, but I don't think it's there anymore.
I think more people are stuck on. They're still stuck on the looks of a person because all of them that were on the show, gorgeous, beautiful, handsome, whatever you want to think of. And like they didn't even pick like random people. No. With fat spilling over and anything like that. They're almost like all perfect.
Pretty much, but except that one chick, the Jew chick.
Yeah, she's curvy, she's the only but she's still a pretty girl.
Yeah, she was still pretty, but
they're not picking people from like every day.
No,
so they're still like, that's what I'm saying. They're still look good people to begin with. But I think even though like they were talking in the pods and not seeing each other, they're still stuck on what this person gonna look like when they see them, and then get disappointed when they actually see them. And I'm like, but they're still beautiful, like even Zena.
I just don't think. With Cole. I think what. Listen, one thing is it's not for everybody to actually find somebody and love them and marry them for the rest of their lives at a young age. If you're 23, 24,
but we got I want to say too.
You didn't hear what I said.
With the exception,
it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But the new age now, they're not thinking about marriage at 24, 25. Those young 20s. All they're looking for is somebody to just mingle with, party with, and just go with the flow. I think if there was to look for people who are like 30s and mid-30s, people who are really already got their stuff settled, the life is settled, like their career is done pretty much. Like not done like it's like
they're already gone through school and
they're already like ready for the future.
Yeah.
You know, they're ready to settle down, they're ready to look for a family, they're ready to look for that husband or wife. That's what they have to look for. They can't be looking for like 23s.
Yeah, I agree.
That one young guy, like, come on, man, he was not ready. He was looking for somebody who was like, I forgot his name. What was his name again? The one with the ponytail, the mixed boy,
the mixed one, Bartiz.
That guy, bartender.
Like the girl, they keep calling him all type of names on Twitter and TikTok. They're like Batisto, Barstool.
Yeah, he's not ready. Like look at his age. He's like 23, 24 years old. Yeah.
And that lady was already established.
Yeah, she was already ready.
Yeah, she's been married before. She has businesses and stuff like that, so she's already well established. It seems to me
like they look for females who are already established and guys are not. Like, true. The guy who got with the Jew girl, he's broke.
He has a decent job, but he's not on her level.
No. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, okay, look for normal people. I'm talking about people who are not saying that they're struggling, but people who are like, like us. Like, we're on a daily basis, like working 9 to 5 jobs, and we're not. You know what I mean? We're good. We're making it. You know, I love it.
Yeah, I still get annoyed a little bit when the age thing comes up because people are like 23, 25 and like, you're a kid, you need to grow up. And I'm like, we were 19 with our getting our stuff together. Like, you can be mature at 20 and 21 and 22.
That's what I'm saying. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. But
I don't think the guy was ready. Like, I don't think any of the young guys. Cole was ready. I know for a fact he was ready.
He was still a little bit immature with his conversations and his It was almost like he mocked her a little bit. So when she would nitpick at things, he would like respond in a childish way. Mm-hmm. And to me, even though she's definitely not perfect, but that can get annoying for the other person because you're like, if I ask you to do something and you just kind of like make fun of me, I'm just like more annoyed now. But I think at the end, he did love her and wanted to make it work. So that was sad to see him crying and breaking down.
And it's just sad because, what was her name? Zenab?
If that's how you pronounce
whatever.
it. Whatever.
Anyways, Z. Mrs. Z literally just sit there and just made him seem like he was a bad guy. And then at the end, Love is Blind, maybe they were messy. They were just trying to show people, hey, this is what they want a little drama in there. I don't think that's what went down. And you know what? If the producers actually saw that clip before they went into the reunion, why didn't they just stop her and like told her, "Hey, listen, that's not what we're doing."
They want real good TV, so they don't do that.
I kind of get it because if you think about it, you can't really correct somebody's feelings or thoughts of what they were actually thinking of. Maybe she did take like he was mocking her.
And she was
weight.
Older too.
And she was not overweight. She was not fat. Like she was just like she was good. She was at his level, you know what I mean? Like he was small and she was small, so it's like, what's the purpose of you sitting there trying to make him seem like that? It's just bad.
It starts with insecurities.
Yep.
Before you can try to find somebody and be in a relationship, you have to like take a little time for yourself and figure out all your issues, all your problems before you even try to meet somebody. Work on yourself first. I mean, looking back, I don't remember what I was going through at 19 and 20. I know I was more mature.
I think what was going through just the school part.
Yeah, school and stuff. But even then, I still had a level-headedness, even though I had my heart broken in the past. Like, I wasn't stuck on, like, insecurities.
I think Shamoy was more settled down and ready for a long-term
relationship
than I was,
Yeah.
And it took...
But I didn't have insecurities in that way. Like, I get it. We all have issues every day, different days, stuff like that. Like, even now, my weight is something I struggle with up and down. I have my days where I'm not confident, but I don't project that onto him to make him feel bad for me or to make myself feel better. By, if he says something about a carrot, I'm going to be like, oh, you calling me fat? Like, I don't project that. I deal with my own like issues of how I feel and things to make me feel better, confident or whatever. My breakouts, another insecurity, but I don't project it onto him to be like, so you don't think I'm a 10? I'd be mad. I just feel like she asked him, this was one thing she asked him, she asked him to rate her out of 10. He gave her a 9 out of 10. Then she proceeds to say, is there anyone here that you think is a 10? First of all, I'm not asking Mike that, especially if I'm dealing with things.
You shouldn't be asking your partner about,
rating people like that.
And one thing, don't take it offensive. Like, don't try to egg it on. Like, so who do you think is a 10? Like,
exactly.
No. Ask them, what can I do to make it be a 10?
But I don't care if you give me a 10.
Well, that's
she
what I'm
should
saying.
feel
like,
that way.
That's what I'm saying. That's what she should feel like she's a 10 automatically.
Exactly.
And that's totally
I don't
fine.
care what you call me. I know I'm not a 10 in the perfect beauty standard.
But if you okay, let me put this way. If you ask a man for a rate and he gives you a 9, look for a way to improve. Because that just doesn't, like, don't ask me who's perfect.
But it should be okay too. Exactly. Nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? So to me, a 9 is a good rating. Yeah. It's a great rating.
It gives you room
I don't even
to
know
improve.
if I give myself a 9 on a regular day. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not going to be like, when you look at different women, I'm not going to be like I'm a 9 or a 10, but that's okay. I know what I can work on, to give myself or make me feel more confident, like in terms of losing weight and stuff like that. When I lose a pound, I feel good. Yeah. Like, can't tell me nothing. Yeah. So that's how she got to go about it. Like,
that's just all I'm trying to say. Is don't ask for a rating and expect
and then ask for other people in the room.
Yeah, an answer for yours. Like, if you know what you are valued at, then that's what you
exactly.
should be
you shouldn't even put a number on it.
You
should just feel good.
If he tells you he's a 9, like I said, positive criticism, is a lot better than just sitting there and trying to
constructive criticism.
Yeah, constructive criticism is way better than trying to look for a way to actually start
and she looked good, but she was already self-conscious about her weight, about how she looked without makeup, what he thought of the other girl that he was attracted to.
There was a lot of things she was saying that contradicted to herself.
Yeah.
I was just like,
it's just like
she makes no sense.
You're projecting.
She made no sense.
You can't go into a relationship projecting your insecurities. Try to work on them, whether you need time apart from the person or together. I can be going through something and Mike doesn't even know I'm feeling down that day in terms of confidence or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes he might know because I'm like, these breakouts, oh my God. But on a regular day, I don't just be like pissed off and project it onto him. So that would be my relationship advice. Yeah. Work on yourself. I don't feel like she was ready. She got to take some time. Figure it out before she go on to the next guy because you can't keep doing that. You're not going to have a good, successful. You're going to lose out on a good guy because you're over there miserable, complaining about everything. Yeah. That was the other thing. Complain about things that the guy don't do. Now, I do it, but you can't nag about it. Like, he leaves the towel on the floor. Yeah. She points everything out.
You gotta think about it. Some of us guys, we're not mentally, mechanically constructed to start actually cleaning up for things. Like, that's not what we was taught when we was a kid, you know. So realistically, our thoughts when we was growing up, just throw the shit on the ground. Parents would come around and pick it up, you know. So it's when you get into a relationship, you got to understand that that's something that's going to come into play, and you can't be upset about it.
I agree. Like, it's something you work on, but at the same time, I don't want to give you mama vibes. And she was giving mama vibes a lot after a while. Like, taking over everything, complaining about everything. Now you're giving mom vibes. I ain't trying to be your mother. What about the Matt guy, the arguing, the one with seemed like he had a temper too?
Oh,
he was insecure too because he had his heart broken in the past. Yeah. Now, to me, that's almost, they got married. I'm like, you're ignoring a red flag. Mm-hmm. Because the way he handles disagreements and arguments, I don't like that. No. I don't like his tone. He ain't going to be F-bombing me left, right, and center, walking out as soon as we have an issue. I don't like that. Yeah. I'm out. I'm packing my bags. I'm going back to Florida. Like, what? Yeah. I mean, like, so I didn't like that. I think they're ignoring a red flag. Hopefully they can make it work, but I feel like she's gonna like dim her personality to make him feel better. And I don't want to every day wake up dimming my personality just so you don't blow up. So that's pretty much all.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like,
our thoughts on that.
For one, find out whether your self-conscious is good. For two, doubting yourself about a relationship with a man that is good, it's not good.
Yeah, a lot of people are their own worst enemy when it comes to that. Yep. Like,
so three, working on yourself is pretty much like the biggest thing. Trying to figure out if you're ready to, because you got to love yourself first before you actually love somebody else. Before you can love somebody else. That's an automatic.
Knowledge.
Number 4, stop bad mouthing people when they're good. Like, I get it. He may have said a couple things that are not really something that you should say.
Exactly, and that's what everybody's
saying.
But
at the end of the day, it's like
nobody's perfect, and he's trying.
And he was trying to be truthful and blunt about it. If you can't accept the fact that he's blunt, then that's not gonna work.
Some people don't have a filter. This one of them.
I don't have a filter at all. I'll tell you straight up. But, so in 5, mainly just wait. Just wait. If you feel like you're ready, then you're ready. But if your partner is not ready, then that relationship is not ready to go on. Yeah, you can wait, but I'm not saying wait 5-10 years before you guys decide to marry. I'm talking about like.
I was gonna say. I saw a clip the other day, and at their wedding, this couple, like, she was being funny and she blew the dust off the vows because they were together like 15 years. I was like, oh no.
Holy crap.
So she pulled out the paper and like, just to be funny.
Holy crap.
I was like, 15 years. But do what works for you. If both of you are on that same page, I think we talked about that before. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's what you want, but I couldn't do 15 years.
No. Yeah. All right, guys. So if you guys like this video, make sure to leave us a like. Subscribe down below.
Hope you guys enjoy catching up with us.
Hope you guys did enjoy catching up with us. Let us know down below in the comment section what you think about my wall. I'll go ahead and insert a clip at the beginning so you guys can see. And then, yeah. Until next time.
Bye, guys.